Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and once again I have a choice in stories, the Path of Destinies. Now I have a super weapon. Now do I learn how to use it properly, or do I take it to essentially the Rebel Council, pray they don't use it by accident, and they just use it as a threat? Oh, I like Calaveras. I think I'm going to go see Calaveras this time.
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor?
I should have gone to him
Hoped it wouldn't
first.
delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Skyripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
So back to the icy mountain.
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renado's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Skyripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. At least he was sure of.
Okay, oh, sword upgrade. Yay, fire sword. Let me guess, only 2 levels. Ignites all surrounding enemies.
More fire? Yes, please.
Slightly more jagged. Now, part of me thinks I should just use it anyway, but... Go. Oh, damn! The parry! Stop it! My own parrying screwed me up there. I was hoping the kick would have knocked the explosive git far away, but instead he hit the raven behind him and just exploded in my face.
Whee!
Yes, at the moment I'm sort of playing this chap very cautious and sensible, and the more he dies, I'm going to be playing more and more reckless. It's a bit of a reverse, really, in some ways, but I thought I'd do it to represent, like, growing frustration. Stop that.
Ravens didn't smell any better dead, Renato thought.
Most things don't, because, you know, foul release. Not only do they not smell better, things tend to get a bit messy. With that 10% physical resistance, I wonder if I died. I would have died if I hadn't had it. Probably. Somehow I'm actually getting worse at the game as I go along. Ooh. So I went that way last time.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Two new paths, which to pick. Let's go this way. Ravens, any time? No. I mean, in a way, there's a lot of this game just consists of running around and not actually doing much, but the trip is so beautiful and scenic. I don't mind. That sounds weird. So where does this take me? Straight to another chest. Halfway up the mountain, though.
This chest was filled with reprints of the entire Sandman series. Reprints? God, what was the point of collecting those? Ooh, and there was something else.
So he's sort of a comic book collector. Nice. The Sandman series isn't bad. A bit of a headache at times, a little confusing, and outright just plain creepy at others, but... Stop that! I'm trying to get my health back, damn you. No! Screwing up. No perfect combos for me, but never mind. Do a better job next time.
Focus on the now. The ravens who seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? He didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calveras would help. He would make Renato feel better about using the Skyripper. And then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Oof. And you're in half as well. Thank you. I'll go this way. Oh.
It was a bit windy up here.
Ah, slightly alternative path. Excellent. Always like to see those. Any magical health? No. Yay! Finally get to go to this. I've seen this location several times. Oh! Kids. And you're dead. Simples! Come on. Does that take us back down or take us up? Teleportation spot there. Oh, and enemies. Get over here.
Don't be shy.
Okay, very happy about the hookshot being able to grab those damn warlocks. Thank you. No health, never mind. I'm only 10 down. It's not like it's the end of the world. Or it might be, as soon as I use the super weapon. I'm convinced that thing is going to destroy the world.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
And we're up. For some reason this looks like a spot where you're supposed to break these and there should be a secret somewhere, but no, there's nothing. Mountains up. I wonder. No, I can't ignite those. That's a shame.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
I go the wrong way? Yes, yes I did. Let's go this way. And another path opens before me. Let's continue. Oh, where am I going? I'm going back down the mountain? This is certainly interesting. Ah. Yeah, Zenobia, do you remember the expedition I sent to the depths beneath the islands? They've returned, well, 3 ships have returned out of the 8. Of course, I mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. Wow, so The lower you go, the air becomes denser, giant bone-crushing thunderstorms, basically. The endless deep skies.
When I build my castle, thought Renato, all my gates are going to open with buttons, and all the levers will drop rocks at your head.
Oh! Maybe I should make this guy emperor at some point. Okay, what's... Right. Oh, no, no, no. Ow, ow. Too many things swinging swords at me. And I was about to try out a new magic. You know what, I'm going to try it out anyway.
Chill out.
Oh, you can swap sword mid-swing. I like that. There's lots of loot. Thank you. Ah. Critical hit chance 2. And physical resistance 2. Yes! I need that one. And I'm back up here again. Excellent.
Don't look down, he thought.
Wait, I've got deja vu. Haven't I already done this particular bit? Like, in this playthrough? Maybe I haven't, but...
Renato had been focusing all his energies on the Skyripper. If Calaveras could not fix it, he'd be out of options. He would have to assault the Imperial fleet empty-handed.
Okay. Oh, I have a level? It must be some time ago when I got it, because I cannot remember getting a level. Oh, let's go for dash damage. I did say I'd get it. And here you are, you old toad.
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the mountains, Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees.
This was it. The big battle.
They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Skyripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
Well, considering your luck at dice, I think that's probably pretty good odds.